2 of the AMA Superbike Championship, or Super Sport Championship, or Sport Bike Championship. No. Auto Club Speedway, it's the AMA Auto Club Speedway, it's the AMA Sport Bike Championship.
No, what is it?
Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the Superbike Championship or the Sport Bike Championship. I don't know what the heck it is.
Shall we begin?
Anyway, it's at Auto Club Speedway, for crying out loud. We had Superpole today for both American Superbike and Daytona Sportbike. The amazing standout was, in American Superbike, we had Taylor Knapp making Superpole. He took position number 10 and was the first rider out. Fantastic job by a privateer. Taylor Knapp, congratulations on your first Superpole event. That was fantastic.
Thanks. Yeah, it was awesome. You know, last minute thing to come to California, and you know, threw something little together, got out here, and been here once before, and doesn't really suit my style, and had a problem actually in qualifying. Got that worked out, and had like 11 minutes to go in the session, and I was like, I'm gonna go put it in Superpole. So I went out and I came back, and I seen the board said 15th. I was like kind of disappointed, like, oh man, didn't get it. And they came up to me, they're like, yeah, you got it, you got it. I thought they were messing with me. So I walked over to the TV, and I was all excited. I had to see it on the TV to believe it. So.
When you went out for your lap, how was that as a qualifying experience compared to anything else you've done?
It was definitely different because you have no reference out there. You're all by yourself, and stuff's going through your head, and you go too deep, and then you don't go, you know, deep enough, and it's just, it was tough my first time, but I think I did all right, and I was locked into the top 10, and now we're here at the race, so it's looking good. I think it's going to go good.
So do you think from here on out you're going to have to find a way or a strategy of approaching Superpole? You've got to figure that process out so you can replicate it.
Yeah, another thing, I actually didn't even put tires on for Superpole. I was on the same set that I qualified on, so next time it'll definitely be better. We'll throw some new rubber on it and go a little bit harder next time.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks a bunch.
What else was fantastic? The Daytona Sportbike Superpole story of the day is Barrett Long, who put a couple of people behind him and made Superpole himself. Also in Daytona Sportbike was Tommy Aquino, making what would normally be the front row, but is the second row because it's a rolling start, so the front row only has 2 bikes. Tommy Aquino, fantastic. I mean, in a normal circumstance, you'd be starting from the front row. We're in there for your first press conference and everything. How does it feel?
Right now, it's pretty nice right now, because I mean, we got all the people around, and you know, I'm up near the front. You know, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, you put your teammate behind you. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty much the first person you want to beat.
Job well done.
Thank you.
All right, so now it's off to the races. Another rolling start. So you're starting to get the hang of those.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to get to them. I mean, there's probably some strategy going on, but I'd much rather have a standing start. They're way more intense, you know, just everybody. But we're going to have to do with this because it's here to stay. So I'm just going to have to see if I can make up a position or something.
Yeah, just learn how to get good at it.
Exactly.
All right, well, we'll let you get to it. You have fun, and I hope to see you in my press room.
Exactly. I will be there.
The other drama looming on the horizon, rain for Sunday, and some racers are not going to go out if it's wet.
The words we use, the words that are always used in all the meetings with the entrants and the riders, is that if the track is raceable, that's the word we use. We plan on racing if we can. And a good example is Elkhart, because in some situations we didn't race, in some situations we did. Events were moved, events were short. It doesn't. And I understand the riders' concern, their safety is paramount, but we have not told them that they are riding in the rain. It's going to depend on the track conditions, and that depends on how the other races went. If there's been oil spills, the last time the cars went out, I mean, I can go on and come up with a list of 25 factors, but in the end, we have to make a determination about the track. And we're not saying that they would ride here in the rain. We're saying we'd make that decision based on a number of factors. And obviously, if it's possible to wait it out, that would be the best solution. And is it possible that we might not ride? Absolutely, that's possible too. But we can't foresee the conditions until the conditions appear. But obviously, everyone's concerned that around noon on Sunday, the expectation is it's going to rain. And the riders, are right to be concerned about that.
And of course, Matt Mladen takes yet another Superpole victory. And of course, credits the bike. Again, it's the bike, don't you know?
Well, obviously the bike's just better than everybody else's, huh? I guess that's what it is.
Stay tuned for developing stories and more follow-up.
If it wasn't for them, I'd be racing dirt track this year the way everything was going. So,
what do you think about our series since Ben's doing so well over there?
I think it's really raised the profile of AMA. People are taking it seriously in Europe now. Possibly as a feeder series into World, even MotoGP. We've had guys like Neil Hodgson coming over from British Superbikes, not doing so well. Maybe it's the machinery, but it just shows the quality of the field over here. Very impressed.
You have to brake deeper on a 600, but you have less brakes. So the closing rate is not quite as good as a Superbike. Once you pull the brakes on a Super Sport bike, that's it. I mean, you're not getting any more.
You got what you got.
Yeah, you can get in on the Superbike and get closing in there and go, oh, I'm in here a little hot, but you've got plenty more lever left. You can stand that thing straight up. Super Sport bike, that's it.
It's easy, but it seems harder every time you try to think about it. Time to take out the trash. It's easy, but it seems harder every time.
Copyright criminals get you with the blast from the past. The subliminal, chop the snare, lift the bass.
India shining as we walk to the beat.